Alright everybody, back with another video for you here. Decided to buy a new saw for the channel, kind of sponsor myself, get something new to kind of mess around with since most of the stuff I got is kind of older. The last new saw I bought was either my 461 or maybe my 151, but regardless of that, got a new Forester lightweight bar for it. These are 0.325, but you know, they're great bars and they look really nice. Just wish they made them something bigger than an 18, but except for the money, can't beat it. So gotta give a shout out to Doug for these. Pretty sure I saw him on his channel first. You know, I don't know if he was the first one to run them, but you know, I saw him there. Gotta give him a shout out for that. So this came all the way from sunny Florida up to Pennsylvania. Looks like it made it in one piece. So seems like everybody's been pre-ordering the new fuel injected stuff, and I kind of went a slightly different route, but you know, it is a brand new saw, but this was a leftover, so I got the 550 XP here. This is pretty sure a Mark 1. You know, I'm not a Husky expert, but there's a little bit of research I did. Looks like all the Mark 1s had the compression release, and like I said, this is, you know, 2018 model. It was a leftover, so I decided to grab one because, you know, I can still always buy a new Mark II if I wanted, but I don't know how many new Mark 1s are still floating around, but seems some guys say that they like the Mark 1 a tad better than the 2, but you know, you got some other guys that say they don't really notice. There's no difference really. You know, they like the 2 as much as they did the 1, but I know there was some subtle changes with the internals. You know, I think they changed crank bearing design, maybe the carburetor, but like I said, it's all hit or miss. Some guys, like I said, they have really good luck with their Mark 1s, and other guys didn't. So I guess we'll see what kind of luck I have, since I'll be running it from new and I'll be the only one running it. But like I said, I just wanted to get something new and different for the channel to kind of mess around with. I don't really have too many other Husqvarnas. You know, I only have the older 50 and that 272. But you know, it'd be cool to see how this runs against that older 50 I got modded up. But you know, for now I'm just gonna break it in stock. I got a spare muffler coming that, you know, I'll do a muffler mod on, and then, you know, I'll probably end up porting it, but you know, at least for now, I'm just going to run a couple tanks through it stock, and then we'll go from there. But I'll let you guys know in the next video. I got something coming Monday, so I'm going to do something a little different on the break-in. So doesn't seem that they're really technical in the break-in procedure for the Husqvarnas. You know, I know the Stills, I think they tell you not to hit full throttle the first like tank or two, but you know, let's not go down the break-in rabbit hole. You say that for another video, but like I said, stay tuned for that. And before I forget, they come with that winter shield. Spare air filter. I'm not sure what's in there right now, but it's got obviously came with the toolkit and your owner's manual. But like I said, I'm gonna, you know, Monday I'll get it barred up, fueled up, start running it, see how she runs and how it holds up long term. But that's all for now. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.